Welcome back to the channel, guys. Time for another anime first impression video. Welcome once again, guys. We're not quite done with first impression videos because Netflix is releasing some series this week. So this is going to be on Good Night World, which is one that released over the weekend. And gosh, what a interesting first episode. I'm definitely gonna watch this one. All the 12 episodes already out. Unfortunately, with Netflix, I think they decided to just stick to their release all the season at once idea, which you know, it is what it is. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. This one was definitely one that I was not waiting for, so in a way it helps because I mean it's nice to have the whole season at once. I'll be completely honest. So yeah, let's talk about that. But before anything, if you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You guys can find me on social media and other places in the description below. Thank you for all the love and support that you have shown this channel. If you want to continue showing that support, you guys can always watch other videos, and or if you haven't done so, like I said, subscribe. So cool. Okay, Good Night World. First I thought it was isekai, but it's not isekai. It is virtual world. We have several series this season that are like this, where it's people actually playing the games, and we kind of get their lives inside and outside the game. Now, most of these series tend to end up being like 95% in the game, and then the rest, you know, once in a while we get them breaking the fourth wall and being like, okay, I'm off the game, right? This one, not quite. I don't think it's gonna be like that for the rest of the series, just because of how the first episode played on. So we follow, first we learn about these two characters who really don't really matter, right? They're following this red dragon. They end up not killing it because one of the stronger characters from the game defeats him, and then they start complaining that they should keep the loot because they've been following this red dragon for days, and so on and so forth. Even though it took the guy 1 second to kill him, they should still deserve the loot. So this is where we find out that there is a house in the game. It's an RPG game, or MMO RPG game. Anyways, we find out that there's a house of 4 characters, and these 4 characters essentially, they play the game and they live in the game like if they were living in the real world. It's very odd for the other characters because they're just doing regular house stuff. Like, they are sitting at the table, they're talking to one another. At one point we know that so there's 2 young guys, there's an older guy, and then there's a girl. We don't know the girl's age. Later find out that the girl gardens, and like that's what she mainly does in the game. So like it's very odd, but you can tell that all these characters, who again at the end of the day they're real people, they're probably running away from some reality, right? So fourth wall is broken around halfway point of the episode, and the guy who slayed the red dragon ends up being the protagonist, and it's this boy who is a shut-in. We get context clues that he is a part of a divorced family. There's pictures of like the family shattered on the floor. The way he talks to the dad is like he doesn't care for him. He basically tells him to shut up. Yeah, the relationship between dad and son is not good. What could have been a, are you hungry? No, dad, you know, I'm just gonna get a quick snack. Or can you change the light bulb? Yes, dad, let me do it for you. Turned into a stop nagging at me, and turned change the light bulb yourself, old man. And he got insulted because he got called old, and you know, it could have gone a whole other directions, but it just went the complete wrong directions, and yeah, the relationship not there. We also find out that he has a younger brother who he kind of socially or school wise, he's like the perfect child. He's good at grades, he's good looking, he's taller than him, so doesn't like him either, right? He makes him feel like he's crap in comparison. So we get this dynamic of they kind of all don't like each other. Now, the younger son and the dad don't have a bad relationship, but they don't really, well, I mean, they have a bad relationship in the sense of that they don't talk. He tells him something to the dad, and the dad goes, like he just doesn't care to what his son has to say, which again, not a good relationship, not the best relationship, which is kind of sad. The story continues of the boy going into the game, and this is where we get our first context clue. They tell him, hey, the fourth character is sick and he's going to be out for quite a while. We don't know how long. And so we get our first context clues here, and essentially the episode kind of runs faster from that point. We get a little bit of details of the girl, that she likes gardening and all that. We don't know who she is. I'm gonna assume she's the mom. I'm gonna be honest, but I don't know. She could be someone else. The two younger boys in the game are the siblings. We see that at the end scene of the episode. The older guy who's sick and out is the dad. We find out that the dad is actually in the hospital now. The son doesn't care for him. He doesn't even go visit him in the hospital. But the last scene is literally everyone just putting their headsets on and going into the game. So yeah, it's essentially they are a broken family who have somehow found each other in the game, and without them knowing, I guess, are coping with one another. I want to assume that maybe one of them does know. And I'm going to assume it's the younger brother, who everyone is in the game, but they have a set rule that they don't pry in each other's private lives. So it just stands to there. So yeah, pretty good series. Didn't expect the plot twist, to be honest. It was a nice plot twist. I didn't expect it in the beginning. Once we got the context clues, I figured it out, obviously. But yeah, it was still unexpected of, one, how crappy of a real person he is. Like, he is a lot better in the game. Like, in the game, he offers to change light bulbs. He offers to clean the place and be a decent citizen, and then we see him take off his headset and his room is trash. He doesn't want to help his dad with light bulbs. He's just one of the, I don't know, he's just a crappy kid, and I don't think he realizes how crappy of a person he is. So, oh well. That, in a nutshell, is the first episode. It is a good episode. I'm gonna watch the whole series probably this week, so I'll probably review it. But I have a lot of anime reviews releasing in the next few weeks, so you might not see this review for a while. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You guys can find me on social media, and go check out my other stuff on here as well. Thank you again, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.